Hi, I'm Dave Mulvey from A&P, and welcome to our 10 tips to tackling your cybersecurity in the cloud. And today we're going to go on and talk about tip number 2. And tip number 2 here is specifically about using a password manager. Did you know that 81% of cyber attacks are all due to one of your employees using a weak user ID or a weak password? And so they're stolen and used because they were weak. A hacker can crack an 8-character password in less than 3 hours using commonly available software on the internet right now. And so the point of our second tech tip here is by implementing a password manager. The password manager is an application that you would typically put on your laptop or on your employee's cell phone, and it helps the user create a very complex user ID and a complex password. Everything's unique from application to application to application. Typically what happens is employees will use the same password across all their personal applications as well as all their company applications. So if they get hacked once, they've essentially been hacked across 100 different web apps, which is kind of scary. A password manager avoids all that. By using a random generator, the user ID and the password can be 16 digits that are completely randomly generated, characters, numbers, letters, and symbols. So it makes it just impossible for a cyber criminal to be able to hack it. And because it's in the password manager, you as the user, you don't even have to memorize your passwords anymore. And the password manager is then programmed to sync to all your applications and will automatically auto-fill in all these complex user IDs and passwords. This is much more secure and it's very easy to use, and honestly it's simple to implement for either home use or for use at work. And there's a bunch of popular password managers. Many of them have a free version. You can use the paid version to get additional features like encrypting your credit cards and your 401k statement, things like that. But popular ones that we see our clients using are LastPass or OnePass. Perhaps those are the two most popular. And then there's Keeper and also Dashlane. So it's very easy to implement a password manager. You can get it for free, and just by having a more difficult to crack user ID and a more difficult to crack password, having unique user IDs and passwords on all the sites that you use really raises the game as far as the likelihood of you being taken advantage of. A&P offers a Secure Cloud Advantage package, which is essentially a managed service that implements the best practices we're talking about in this series. And we'll implement the full Microsoft 365 security stack as part of our managed service. We'll implement the Zero Trust framework for you, and of course deploy multi-factor authentication. We'll move your clouds off of on-premise and up into Azure backup. We'll also turn on security alert and monitoring, so when we see something weird go on, we'll create a ticket, let you know about it, as well as see if we have an issue that we need to create a new policy for. We'll also provide for you a written cyber incident plan, so God forbid if something does go wrong, you know exactly what to do. There's definitely right things to do and wrong things to do during a cyber incident, and we'll have that all written down and be able to run through it with you. And then of course, like I mentioned, all the 10 cybersecurity tech tips that we're providing today are included in our Secure Cloud Advantage managed service. It's literally pennies a day per user, very inexpensive, and provides a high level of cybersecurity in your environment. I hope you found this video useful and it was interesting to you. You can subscribe to our video channel at any time. We'd love to have you. We're constantly putting out video content related to small business security, small business IT, and cloud first IT. And please give us a thumbs up if you like the video so that YouTube will share this with other folks. And enter a question or comment down below, and I'll certainly respond to it as quick as I can. You can reach us at connect connect@amp.net or at 215-572-0111. Hey, I really appreciate you joining us today and hope you found this interesting. Have a great day.